don't think Robert could even decide who made the show. I mean, every episode credits Sony Wonder both at the beginning and end, but whereas every opening credits the Children's Television Workshop and Cinar, almost every episode has different logos entirely at the end. I'd like to imagine every studio in Hollywood imaginable, past and present, came together and just said, "F it, let's use MS Paint's Begonia and call it a show. We need another excuse to not pay anybody but ourselves." Anyway, they also utilized clips and sounds from various other media, mostly Bananas and Pajamas for some reason. And I don't mean like in the way Creed 3 references Dragon Ball in its fight scene. I mean like the parts in Family Guy where they play an entire Conway Twitty performance. Yeah, that kind of creative laziness. I swear to God, there's episodes that are just random clips with no commentary over them whatsoever, and Jesus, Timon, what did they do to you? There's also these spin-offs of other characters that appeared in the show, but I don't feel like delving into them either. I mean, I knew Disney was treating Pixar poorly, but I didn't think they were gonna erase their entire budget. In 2012, an entire Green Found movie was made because, boy, everyone totally wanted to watch nearly 100 minutes of random scenes shuffled around, and it really is, well, a trip. It felt like I was progressively losing more and more brain cells as I kept watching it, but I could not look away.
What's going on?
Oh my god, it's capitalism. Someone literally redid, aka plagiarized, the entire movie in Go Anime, more on that site later, and for some reason it's been getting more attention than the original, which honestly baffles me. Maybe it's because Go Anime is more recognizable than Greeny Phantom, but an original work doesn't deserve to be overshadowed by someone who stole it. I'm looking right at you, Blair. Also, it's never explained what a Greeny Phantom is, but it sounds like Danny Phantom's drugged out cousin. So there is one more detail I'd like to mention about this community that I decided was best saved for last. As you might have guessed, Logo kids are not that recognized across the internet. Compared to other well-known fandoms, they're pretty small. However, that doesn't mean they won't find ways to secretly scatter themselves across the web. Yes, Logo kids can evolve from just a small community into a fucking plague. Okay, again, it's not that serious. While it's nothing new to be a multi-fandom kind of person, it's very fascinating to think about how anybody in either of these fandoms has a 50-50 chance of being a Logo kid. And these fandoms include Go Anime. Pretty sure you know it from all the Grounded videos. And what if I told you there's a video about Caillou being grounded for giving the 20th Century Fox Turner and Cubo logos a punishment day, and a video about the THX logo ungrounding Dark Disney and Dark 20th Century Fox, which results in THX being grounded for 10 weeks by every logo ever. You'd think I had gotten just the right amount of high for me to make that up, but I'm not. They're real videos.
20th Century Fox, Turner, and Cubo, I can't believe you said it was a nice day. That's it. You will now receive a punishment day with 10 punishments. First punishment, sending you to the basement with Petey the Teeth Cat.
Ha 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 ha. Dark Disney and Dark 20th Century Fox. You're now ungrounded.
How dare you unground THX? You know that logo is so scary, and you should be grounded longer.
That's it, THX. You are grounded, 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 grounded.
I find it kind of funny that this went from being a tool meant to cater towards businesses and schools to being 95% used by children who have way too much free time on their daddy's laptop. While the platform is very limited, it's become a creative haven for a lot of young and or autistic YouTubers to make whatever pops in their head. Like, anything.
We are not here to bail you out. We cannot believe that you destroyed Pianachi's house.
That's it. You are grounded,
Ramechi, why the f do you got a voice like that? Why are you grounding him? He's already in fucking prison! Object shows. I mean, part of the reason is because of the cute character design thing I brought up earlier, but a leading factor is that people can pretty much make an OC out of any object, and it would blend right into the object show universe no problem. You want to give the Viacom Via Doom a personality? The most fitting would be crushing the dreams of thousands of creators just for showing a 1-second clip of Spinge cringe. Nothing else really to add to this other than Logo kids really love object shows. And like, guess while I'm at it, shout out to the later seasons of BFDI for being genuinely hilarious.
Marker, you know, I'm not too sure about this, but I think
YouTuber Chloe Productions is a creator with over 333,000 subscribers who creates videos based on cartoons both new and old. He makes videos spotlighting news, information that happened in cartoon. He would also make videos on animation rap battles with different cartoon characters from different production studios. His content also works towards showing animation errors. Now for the $1 question, why is he so hated? The answer is because his videos are lambasted on. There are way too many videos reviewing and critiquing his content. Just look at comments and like to dislike ratio. Here we're gonna go over why his videos are just bad at worst and painfully mediocre at best. These three categories I'll be focusing on: the general videos, his animation videos, then his animation errors videos. In this order, I'll be explaining the monumental flaws in all these three types of content and the overall conclusion of his channel. So with that said, let's go over the first point of his general videos. His videos are not very insightful.
Guys, we're gonna be looking at 10 kid cartoon shows who
Starting to the first glaring problem, his videos are not very insightful. First, his videos that spotlight things that happen in cartoons, well, they're very dated. Dated as in 2 years dated. You can say this for his video, Did This Cartoon Rip Off Gravity Falls? This video is comparing the acclaimed TV show Gravity Falls to the Nickelodeon show Tech Oddity. The last part says copy because it was already made years ago. The problem is that if you watch the original video and watch this one, it's the same exact overall opinions. 1, the background looks like Gravity Falls. 2, the character looks like Dipper Pines. And 3, the journal held by one of the characters is similar to Journal 3, a prop in Gravity Falls. But the only difference is the editing value and him going off on another tangent, which I'll go over that later. But that's not the only example. In the video, Lincoln Loud is not adopted. It is about the Loud House episode Not Allowed, where Lincoln Loud, the protagonist, is trying to figure out if he's born to his parents or not. The idea of making a video of this episode isn't the problem. It was when he made it. He made this video 2 years after the original video came out, making any theory about Lincoln being adopted busted, and any video on this topic after the fact very obsolete. Just like his video. His video never even goes over anyone making said theory in 2020 or any evidence to prove. He even goes over the episode synopsis, which anyone can get from the fandom page, making the video extremely redundant. The last video, cartoon characters flirting with each other, the Loud House, Steven Universe, Adventure Time, you get it. Fans of these shows already know these crushes, which are painfully obvious in the corresponding shows, and due to this, I don't really need to go over it, just because of the subjectivity. The videos that has clips that prove him wrong, like number 5 and number 2, which I'll go over in my contradictions video. And also, he hypes the Loud House in his title and thumbnails, but only includes it in a very small portion as a bonus. Now to his contradiction. There are 2 parts to the subpoint.
Editor's note, that was supposed to be the contradictions about his it's a possibility contradiction and his gender contradictions.
On this first part, this pertains to how he backpedals to the end of the video. In the aforementioned Did This Cartoon Rip Off Gravity Falls, he says that not every cartoon is a copy of each other, which is true, but contradicts anything he says when he comments on the amount of evidence he has, with the fact that he realizes that the show isn't a copy of Gravity Falls in the middle of the video, with no qualms to whatever he says whatsoever.
But there is some strong evidence. So it's not like, oh, every show that has this is a copy. Every show that, no guys, that's not how things work.
On another video, Lincoln is not adopted, where he goes over the episode, which doesn't make him adopted. However, he says that the writers should work on an upcoming movie that refers to how he's not adopted. However, that will also make the episode pointless, as they spend an entire 10-minute segment trying to disprove the theory of him being adopted. And that's not his only contradiction.
Yeah, there is a possibility that in the movie, now that I think about it, this actually makes a lot of sense. I think in the upcoming Loud House movie, they are gonna reveal whether Lincoln Loud is adopted or not. Maybe as a joke, maybe as a scene, maybe as something just to show us, just to ease us, to let us know, hey, this is confirmed.
In his video, cartoon characters are flirting with each other. Remember when I said that he contradicted at 5 and 2? Well, there are clips of him that doesn't show Finn and Marceline flirting with each other on number 5, and not even number 2, where Ed, Ed, and Eddie and the Cranker sisters were in the bathroom together. In fact, he even says it himself that the Cranker sisters were here to trick the boys into the back. So these examples certainly should have tainted his credibility that was already tainting the community. But there's more. He doesn't even know how to script. This subpoint goes into 4 parts: his tangents, him repeating himself, lack of explanation, and shoddy attempts at scripting. The first part
do if somebody took all of your artwork and then turned it into AI trash? And then what would you do if that person actually was somebody close to you? Well, this happened unfortunately to Serpies or Sippies, so let's go over this story. This was the first tweet that broke everything open, and this was tweeted September 5th, 2024 by Serpies. They wrote, "Someone stole my cat adoptable and turned it into AI garbage. I think they stole more, but they blocked me before I could report them." So here we have this photo, which clearly has an AI tag over it, and it has all of the inklings of fucked up AI art, incorrect number of fingers, things disappearing when they go behind other objects, the tail is all loopy and disconnected. And this was the original piece that was made by Serpies. It is so cute. As you can see, the tail is very connected. Things all make sense. The correct number of fingers on each hand. Like here, this hand has 5, but this hand has 4. So, and Juju adds, "The way all soul or any appeal disappeared." Serpies wrote, "Pookie, if you spot them, kill them for me." Again, obviously this is a joke. Do not harass anybody or end anybody's life over this, okay? Lana Adapter says, "I found this with a link to a Google form, which will allow you to apply to have artwork taken off of Mobian." Serpy says, "OMFG, thank you so much." Then, 2 days later, September 7th, Serpy made a follow-up tweet writing, "AI person update. Turns out my effing friend was the one behind it and has been stealing the art I've been sharing with them for years. They asked me to delete my post, so instead I'll be making a thread. Here is all the damn art they've stolen from me." So here's the DMs between Redacted and Serpies. Redacted says, "Can I come clean about something?" Serpy says, "Sure, bestie, you know I'm always here to listen. Is this about blank?" Redacted says, no, it's not about her. It's about those AI images of your art yesterday." Serpy says, "Did they make another account? Because I'll crash out for real." Redacted says, "You know how I said they were on DeviantArt and that they deactivated before I could take a screenshot?" Serpy says, "Yeah, it's my account." Serpy says, "Oh, did you get hacked? TBH, I didn't even know you had a Deviant account, LMAO." Redacted says, "I made them, I'm sorry." And Serpy says, "What?" So this is crazy. Like, Serpies doesn't even want to believe that their friend was capable of doing it. So they're trying to give as much benefit of doubt. They're like, "Oh, did you get hacked? Like, maybe that's why." Redacted says, "I'm sorry, okay? I've been doing it for a while now. You know I don't have a job and need the money. My mom says that she isn't letting me work until next year, and I want to get that new part for the PC I've been building. And I heard about how people on DeviantArt have been making money from AI-generated images. So I've been taking your ones to sell since yours are easy to generate compared to just basic prompts. But I was able to get that spare part, and I'm making enough from my girlfriend." Is it making enough for my girlfriend or from my girlfriend? Because it's a typo. "Sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you. Can you please delete that post about it? It's kind of embarrassing, even if it doesn't say my name. It makes me feel shitty." Serpies says, "I've known you since 2020. How long have you been doing this?" And Redacted says, "Since Mobian AI came out." I just want to break this down, bro. I'm sorry if you don't have a job and you need money. Truly, like, sucks. The economy right now is rough. But you don't need to fuck over other people and hurt other artists so that you can profit. There's other ways you can go make money. Get a job, an actual job. If your mom says that she doesn't let you work next year, why? Obviously, there's dysfunctional homes and stuff like that, but I would imagine either one, that means you're young enough to still be living at home to where what your mom says matters, where then you probably should move out. 2, if you're an adult, just, bro, you're over 18. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Go do what you gotta do. If you really need money that badly, get an actual job. And they're out here like trying to get a part for a PC, which is the most unnecessary thing to get money for. If you need to pay rents, you need to keep the lights on, your pet is injured and there's a massive vet bill that you need to pay because you need to take him to the doctor or the vet, I mean, that's one thing. Over your friends as part of the process to make money is still not cool. That still sucks. Potentially, maybe, possibly be somewhat justified if that was their reason. But this reason is sheer greed because a PC is unnecessary. Like, it's not life or death, you know what I mean? Serpy says, "F no, I can't believe you. We have known each other for 4 years and you have the audacity to ask me to delete the post because you're embarrassed." And they added a photo of Redacted saying, "I'm sorry, but you know I need the money." And Serpy says, "Your parents are loaded. Don't talk to me again. If I ever see you trying to sell my art again, I will press legal action, no joke." And Serpies block them. So from what I found, it looks like Mobian's AI was created in 2023. So this theft has been going on for at least a year. Serpies added, "I went onto the account on an alt and to take these screenshots before they deactivated. So here they are next to the originals." So here we have screenshot number 1. This is the AI generated image. This was the original image by Serpies. Here is another AI generated image. Look how fucked up this is, by the way. This Sonic character's leg, one is way longer than the other and turned inwards. Like, again, some people actually can have, uneven legs, just like genetically, that's how you were born. This is, come on. And here was the original piece. It makes a lot more sense because one person's knee is up. Serpy says it's so obvious as well. There's more examples. Here's the Mobian AI one. Where is their other arm exactly? And then this was the original one from Serpy. Serpes has so much more personality, spice, pizzazz, color, and life. Bro, this is like, what is happening with this eye? This is another AI generated image. This is the original from Serpes. Another set, the AI generation. What is happening with this arm? Here is the original. Another AI generated image. Here is the original. Oh my God, this one's so cute. I love this one. Serpes adds, I got to here before the account closed. Some of these were still up for sale. I hope you see this because I know you still follow me. It was just my art, no one else's, so at least no one else fell victim to them. Oh my God. More AI trash. Oh, Serpes original. More AI garbage. Serpes piece. I love Serpes art style. It's so cute. And then here's what some of the commenters had to say. Zorbo wrote, the text exchange really seems something straight from a drama show. Really sorry you've been played like that. Serpes says, friends don't profit from other friends' art without telling them. Plus, I had spoken to them about AI art for years. They knew how upset it made me feel. Cartoon villain shit. Serpes adds, thank you for the kind words, but I will be muting this now. I probably won't talk about this again. I just kind of want to forget her. It's been difficult. Please support real artists. Sacred Dawn says, hey, I'm not a follower. Well, I am now. This showed on my feed. While I get your noble intentions in keeping this person's identity from everyone, it may well allow them to do this to another in the future. Just food for thought. I am so sorry this happened to you. How cruel. Serpes says, I did think about name dropping them, but I do know how intense Twitter can be with doxing, death threats, and harassing family members. I do still know their @ and real name, so if I see them do it again, I'll be sure to put their information out there. Sacred Dawn says, that's a fair point. Twitter is a cesspool to say the very least. It's a net positive that you have that information though, so yeah, you're more than likely done the right thing in the long run. Oh my God. Campfire Toasted Bandito says, I would have taken that B to court anyways. Seek legal action and save these screenshots without the blurring. Serpy says, I have them all saved in a folder. Part of the reason I didn't take her to court immediately was mostly the fact I'm still in high school and have a lot of work at the moment. I feel like adding all the legal stuff is just getting in the way of school. Probably in the future I would. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm assuming both parties are... Oh, I didn't know if Serpes was a minor, but the other person sounds like a minor given the fact they're saying, my mom won't let me do this. Like either you're a minor or you still live at home to where your mom will still have such an impact in your life. Bro, but what's with kids and resorting to scamming to get money, man? I swear to God, like so many kids end up doing that shit. Campfire adds, couldn't hurt to seek counsel at least once to see if you have a case. Then go from there when the time works. I know there have been a couple of artists who have won their cases against people who are basically breaching their copyright by making AI art. Serpy says, well, copyright for artists in Australia is actually a bit in my favor, but the entire thing is pretty black and white. It all depends on how they made it, which is disappointing. I'd probably have to seek counsel, yeah. I would also add for Serpy's case, if they do want to seek out legal counsel, some lawyers, again, I don't know regarding like art and stuff like that. There is a fair amount of lawyers that would be willing to do work pro bono if finances is ever an issue. And they would just take, you know, the winnings, like a portion of the winnings. Derick T adds, they ruined a friendship and your work over a damn PC part. That is beyond messed up on so many levels. I'm terribly sorry you had to go through that. And Yana adds, this is horrible. They were making money off of it too on DeviantArt. How? Like selling prints, or were they selling commissions to unbeknown people? That's awful. I'm guessing maybe they were doing adopts. And if you guys don't know what adopts are, it's like you can sell character designs and then people can buy it and then they would own that character design. So I'm guessing maybe they were doing some like Sonic OC style adopts. And then Serpes adds a couple of extra tweets. They wrote, I am so tired of the internet. Me sharing a hurtful thing that happened to me and expressing my frustrations about losing a really close friend had turned into me wanting followers and clout. Not everything is about effing likes. Have some human empathy. And then they add, finally, I'm going private for a while. All these people saying it's not real has really upset me. I don't need this just after I found out my friend stabbed me in the back. Serpes adds, my notifications are finally dead. I can go back to my dark Sonic corner now. I do want to say, okay, Twitter is just a fucking cesspool in general, but it's weird that people are accusing Serpes of faking it, and people always say that. So I don't, in my opinion, I don't think Serpes did anything wrong, right? Anytime somebody is a victim of a scenario, but that victim chooses to redact the name of the other person, they always get accused of faking it. I think Serpes did a really, really mature choice here by redacting the name of the person that did this to them for exactly what they said, because that person could potentially have harm fall to them. And also, I am guessing the other person is also a minor. Serpes is just trying to be the bigger person and keep them safe, even though they absolutely fuck them over. I do say in a lot of scenarios, there's always two sides in the truth, right? There are cases where people make things up to get attention and this, that, and the third. But let's just use a little bit of critical thinking. It would be absolutely asinine for Serpes to then take all of their artwork, go into Mobi and AI, put all of their art through AI to generate the new image, and then make a fake Discord account to send messages to their actual Discord account so they can get the screenshots, and then post everything to Twitter. It is possible, sure. It's not probable though. You need a fuck ton of free time and to be a little crazy, right? I really don't think that was what happened. I am guessing that it happened exactly the way we see it, which is that friend admitted to it and Serpes grabbed as many screenshots as they could. Serpies is in high school. I'm assuming they're a minor. You can be over 18 and still in high school, or 18 and over and still in high school, but I'm guessing. Please don't bully anybody in this scenario, but especially Serpies, bro. Like, they're taking so many L's. They already had somebody yoink their arts, run it through a bunch of AI, and do it for a year. They lost a close friend, and then now everyone on Twitter thinks they're faking it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem super likely to me, personally. So yeah, if you do want to check them out, their artwork is really, really cute. This is their Twitter handle. They go by the handle Serpies or Serpies, if I'm reading it correctly. They also currently have commissions open, and they do have a coffee in which they're working to get $200 for the full Clip Studio Paint tools, which, again, I'm a big Clip Studio Paint fan. I love it. It is very, very expensive. They do have like a student discount, if I remember correctly. So if they are a student, they might be able to weasel that. Don't know how it works if they're not in the US though. But I mean, you can drop them a little support here if you would like, or commission them, or just check out their art if you like what you see. And again, Serpies, I am so sorry this happened to you, because art theft always sucks, especially when they take it and run it through AI, and especially if it happened from a close friend of yours. Yeah, absolutely freaking sucks. So anyways, go check them out if you like their stuff. And if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you like to subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I stream there 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. Hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos.
Why does bro think he is playing Pingus? This is due to he is listening to Pingus music while playing an app called Doodle Jump. While he is playing, though, watch as his gameplay is improved through listening to this music. Listening to music is linked to boosted cognitive activity and the reflex in his game.
Guys, ooh, this Pingus strat is insane. So I went to an arcade and used the Pingus music strategy, meaning I played my games with the Pingus music, boosting my mental function, which would hopefully apply to my gameplay. Verdict? Absolutely works. I was on Doodle Jump and completely destroyed the machine with my Pingus. My movement was genuinely unmatched. I was so fast and fluid. I completely destroyed the competition in Mario Kart. I destroyed the Flappy Bird machine. You guys have to try this Pingus strat. Trust me.
Peter Griffin meets Pingus? On the most recent episode of Family Guy, Peter Griffin ends up at Bob's Burgers restaurant. After sitting down to eat a Bob's Burger, he sees Pingus on the other side of the counter. Peter Griffin complains about the outrageous prices on Bob's Burgers menu before being informed that he is looking at the Pingus special. How about you? Would you eat a Pingus burger? Pingus! After reactivating the iconic lean bean machine, he went back to the room in which he would come across Pingus! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Bro screamed. I have to escape the Pingus! Running, sonic speed agility. Bro saw the exit and ran like a cheetah. But oh no! My Pingus, it burns! Wow. Peppino has found the villainous Pingus man in the first floor of the Pingus Tower. Pingus! Ooh, his attacks will defy